Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that was Toby's adventures this morning.
Right. We went live, and I thought it'd be funny to let you finish the story. However, I don't think anyone could hear you because the Discord application capture fucked up.
Well,
Welcome to the Game of Rose podcast, people.
It's not.
Toby
worth
abused
telling
old
again.
people. Toby was abusing old people.
On the best.
No, it was the only seat there. No,
Oh, there it
worse
is.
now, isn't it?
There it is.
There's Dan
Is
in
it
the
all,
chat.
is it all working now there?
It is working, yeah, I can see. It wasn't coming up, and I was thinking, why is it not coming up? But it's because the stupid application audio capture wasn't set to.
Do you imagine
Discord.
if we did an entire one and we realised that no one could hear anyone but Bobby, and then it sounds like Bobby's just talking to himself? The quiz would have been the most confusing. Like, what?
That does happen in recordings. It does with technology. Yep, it was quiet there. It was mainly because of me technical issues on my end. Sorry, Dan and Scotty.
Bob, you can blame it on my Wi-Fi. Let's be honest. 9 times out of 10, it is my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, yeah, it usually is. Usually is. Right, welcome to the Game of Rose podcast. How's it going, guys? How are we doing?
I'm living, but I got absolutely soaked on the walk home. I don't know what happened to summer, but it's definitely not here.
The audience would know why you weren't on the bus if they'd been able to hear the story.
No, I didn't get kicked off the bus.
You did.
I got off the bus when I went to work, and then I basically broke till payday, so I was just like, oh, I got to walk back, and it was just absolutely tipping it down. But my head chef, right? She's like, oh, okay. She lets me go 2 minutes early. She knows I got to walk an hour and 15 minutes in the rain. And part of me was just thinking wouldn't you just be there oh, do you want me to lend you £2 so you can go? Because we get on the same bus as well.
Oh, yeah?
So she literally went past me on the bus as I was walking down in the pouring rain. And I was like, okay, see you tomorrow.
God damn it. Dan's ordered a Chinese and had a cracking gym sesh, so he's living the life. He's living the high life.
Good gains.
Excellent.
Right?
Getting the protein on.
What did he get from a Chinese?
That's literally the question I was about to say.
All right. Well, what's your Chinese order, guys? Let's go through. This is something for us to talk about quickly as a pre-cap.
Mine's really boring. It's got to be chicken balls, egg fried rice with sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, it has to be egg fried rice, really.
I like
chili beef and rice.
Crispy chili beef. I like duck and plum sauce.
You got the Bosch rice as well.
Ooh.
Bosch. Yeah, so they don't just make speakers; they make rice as well.
Yeah. I think he's referencing that guy from The Apprentice. Becky likes him as well. He goes Bosch and doesn't spill his tea. Apparently, that's his thing.
Was he the one that started the whole Bosch thing?
Maybe. I don't know if I wouldn't say he started it, the whole thing.
when you said maybe, it sounded like you said baby then on my end. I thought you said baby.
Baby. Jesus
Um,
Christ.
Ewan,
Hello.
did you manage to escape the rain on your adventures?
I did actually. Believe it or not, the weather was a lot nicer than it is now. It was a lot nicer. I had a
Global
wonderful
warming.
time.
So, where did you want to tell everyone where you've been, what you were up to?
Yeah, yeah. Did you two have you two heard of the Offa's Dyke before?
Yes, yep.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Do you-
what we were walking.
Do you want to explain
they-
it for the viewers?
Yeah, for those that don't know, the Offa's Dyke is a path, like a walking trail that goes from the south of Wales to the north of Wales. Does anybody know why it's called the Offa's Dyke? It's a little fun fact.
I do.
Off the dike.
I do.
No,
I know.
it's King Offa is the man who created it, and it used to be a wall,
Yes.
like
To keep the
here in
Welsh out of England.
Yeah,
Keep them out.
yeah, yeah. Good old King Offa. But nowadays it's a path, and yeah, that's what I went. I went with my friend Alex, just the two of us. It was very nice. It was definitely good to get away from everything for a while.
What did you do food wise and stuff like that? What did you pack?
Orders of Chinese.
So yeah, literally.
Cooking Chinese with him.
I wish. The thing with Chinese for me is I'm allergic to nuts now, so
What do you mean
not
now?
the best. Well, I wasn't always.
Have you
It
developed
was
an
only a few years
intolerance?
ago.
What
Yeah.
can you pick up allergies? I thought
Yeah.
like it was sort of like the start of the game, you know, when you're born, like you're either born with it or without it.
No, you can develop
No.
intolerances. I was a little bit lactose intolerant when I stopped being vegan. Like I just picked it up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I hadn't had milk or cheese for months, if not a year.
Yeah, it's weird how what you eat can actually affect your allergies.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
But
Yeah, I'm still convinced I'm allergic to gherkins, but I don't know the science behind it. But all I know was about 2 or 3 years ago, I had a gherkin, and it felt like I was going to die. My throat just completely swelled up, and like I just could not breathe. And I called up my mate. I called up Prentice, but I called him up, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, I was like, right, really important. He was like, yeah. I was like, am I allergic to anything? And he was like, how the fuck am I meant to know that too?
Is he personal assistant or something?
Well, to be fair, if he didn't answer, Bob, I probably would have called you at that point, or you, and I'd have been like, have I ever told you I'm allergic? Because I was panicking. So when I started to panic, I sort of, my memory just completely went.
You lost your
Yeah,
mind.
I was literally going to say, and Dan has said it as well. Can we get you to eat a gherkin live so we can test this out?
Well, hang on. What about I need a paramedic on thing. I know somebody who'd be able to they do nursing. I'll sort it out. I'll make sure I have a nurse on call because
Yeah, we'll do it in safe conditions, but I think it'll be good to know.
Mm.
I'm a little concerned that you guys are just there like, you know what? There's a 50-50 chance, Toby. You got to take it.
The viewers demand it, Toby. They're
Mate, I
demanding it.
know I'm allergic to nuts, and everybody keeps telling me to eat them. So you're not sure, so it's actually good to check that out.
It's probably the
Do you know what I'm
dill
saying?
or something.
Can you be? There's so many different types of nuts. Can you be allergic to some nuts and not other nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah, like coconut for me is mild because a lot of things have coconut skimmings in it, so I can eat that, you know. But if I were to eat a raw peanut, you know, game over. GG, well
Game
played.
over.
GG, well played.
I have to pay respects. That's a log off. Rage quit.
Do you think you guys would act quickly if you had to? Like, if you saw somebody like having an allergic reaction and they're like pointing to their pocket, like,
Mhm.
would you sort of be like happy to stab them?
Yeah, I think I would in the situation.
I would.
Have you guys seen? I think you mentioned this the other pod. Ewan was horrible bosses, and it's
Oh,
when
yeah.
they think he has like a nut allergy, and he's like, oh god, and he's like trying to find the pen, and then as soon as he gets the pen, he like stabs it, and the guy's trying to tell him, "Oh no, I'm fine, I'm fine." He stabs him with it like 4 or 5 times, and he was like, "I don't know what I'm doing, don't die," and he's getting stabbed with fucking what's it called? It's not like an epi.
No,
It is an
it's
EpiPen.
Oh, it is an EpiPen. Okay, so yeah, so he's just getting stabbed with his EpiPen. But I don't know if you have to like charge those things up or they have a certain amount of.
Mine's got Bluetooth in it.
Oh,
So like if I wanted to listen to music whilst having an anaphylactic shock, I could.
mate, it'd be annoying if you had adverts. So if you didn't pay for Spotify Premium.
Yeah, the last thing you hear is a Spotify advert.
Oh my god, that'd be.
Now listen to the next 30 minutes ad free. That's the biggest lie ever told. I sometimes do it and when I didn't used to have premium. It would sometimes be like 1 song later or 2 songs later. I'd have another ad and I'd be like, that was not half an hour. That was like 4 minutes.
I wouldn't
So
trust
I'm just
you.
saying, right? And I've tried to contact Spotify before, and it's a lot harder than you think.
What did you try to do? Email them.
I think I'm trying to think how I actually did it now.
Just email them. Or did you try and call them?
No, it was. I was trying to, because what it was, they'd taken money out from me when
Oh.
I had like cancelled it, and I was like, hang on, and yeah, trying to get through to them. I was trying to find a number or something. There wasn't a number. Like I was like, why does Spotify don't have a number? Like, surely there should be a helpline. Like, hey, I've got a banging tune. Do you want to hear it?
Be my account.
I've gone off on a bit of a side tangent there, but
Did you listen
Yeah,
to
so
any
I've-
tunes, Ewan, on your walk?
That's the thing. Funnily enough, as someone that listens to music every day, we actually didn't.
Ah, just
We
enjoyed the
went
nature.
good. Yeah, 4 or 5 days without. It was good though, and to do a big recap and go back to Toby's original question, it was a lot of tinned stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like when we were actually camping and we were walking with all of our equipment on us, that was a lot of tinned stuff. Yeah, like tinned spaghetti, macaroni cheese. Have you two ever heard of something called a full Monty?
no.
No.
No, I haven't either.
it sounds weird, but a full Monty is just a full English breakfast in a tin.
Wow,
That's all it is.
sounds
It's
amazing.
perfect if you ever go camping.
What was included? Was scrambled egg included? I don't think it would be.
Ah, sadly not. No, there's no egg in a full Monty. There's only
Beans.
it's beans, mushrooms. There's like instead of hash browns, there's like these potato things, like potato cubes.
Cool.
Sausages, a bit of bacon. It's just everything without egg and black pudding, I believe.
Wow, that sounds amazing. To be honest,
They are.
you were living
They'll
it
sort
large.
you out.
How
Are
far?
you taking the piss bowl?
No, it does sound good. Look,
Yeah, it's just an English
Bacon in a
breakfast.
can. Like, what are you?
baked
boys
beans and sausages together in a can are amazing.
Oh yeah.
on? Wait, are you on about baked beans?
Kins
Not
is in the
bacon.
chat. Hey, Kins. Baked beans, yeah, and bacon in the full Monty one.
Oh no, so you can't have bacon in a tin. That's just wrong.
It's like bacon cubes, kind of. It's like chopped up bacon.
Oh, they're are they called like leotards or Leonards or so something like that?
Leotard.
Oh,
I
I
have
know
them
what
with
you
like
mean.
pasta and like barbecue sauce or like sweet and sour
Yeah.
sauce or something.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the kind of bacon it is.
Yeah, I didn't think you could burn them, so I tried it once, and you can burn them.
Did you try to cook them or to burn them?
Well, no, so basically I always put them in a pan, like put some oil in, put a pan in, put like a bit of like seasoning or whatever in, and then I'll let it like cook. But it's not like bacon where it'll sort of get like crispy because it's almost like it's just like the fat bits or something, and it's also condensed. And whenever I did it, it was only a very like 1 or 2 bits out of like 40 bits would be a little bit crispy. So I left it for a little bit longer than I should have, and I came back and it was like smoking. It was like burnt to the pan. So yeah, like that's just a life lesson for everyone. Like things burn, and yeah.
Livy has corrected you in a chat, and it's lardons.
Lardons. Ooh.
You're a
Yeah, don't be
lardon.
such a
That is
lardon.
not far off, though, is it?
Well, you said Leonard's.
I thought you were going to say Leopleurodon, which is a
What's that?
dinosaur.
What's What?
Well,
What? I'm not even.
It's
trying to
not.
say
It's
that.
not technically a dinosaur. It's an aquatic lizard reptile
Okay.
from the Jurassic.
Yeah, that's
period.
what I had for breakfast. One of
Leopleurodon.
those. Yeah.
How far did you get along the Officer's Dyke Trail, Ewan?
So, the main goal for us was just to camp up a mountain. Because walking the whole Officer's Dyke can take 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Whereas we only had a week off. So, generically, we went from about south of Monmouthshire to, I'm not really too sure, but it was definitely like a good day or two past Abergavenny. We went like a good day's walk past Abergavenny, and that's when we turned back around and then camped in the mountains.
Oh, cool. Is it in the Brecon Beacons or just before?
Not quite. I think
Yeah.
it just classes as the valleys,
Yeah.
something like that.
Did you encounter any animals?
I saw some boar when we were in the forest, and that was becoming nighttime, so that was actually a bit scary for me.
Oh yeah, mate. You really don't mess with a boar. If a boar kills you, right? Fun fact.
You're dead.
Yeah, that and you won't be found because they eat your bones.
Okay.
So if you went missing in the forest, there is a good chance that a boar has fucking got you and it fed you to the family and they've eaten all your bones.
I'm a big believer in not wasting any meat, so I approve of that.
Do you like prawns?
Yeah.
Do you eat the tail of the prawns?
I
Not
have on occasion.
What do you mean not deliberately? How do you actually? Oh no!
Like I might accidentally.
accident.
eat it. Yeah.
Do you, Toby? Why did you ask that?
Well, no, because he said that he doesn't like leaving anything, so I wanted to know if you know that.
Yeah. Well, I don't eat a prawn's eyes and stuff like that. I won't do that.
Pussy man, that's the best bit. Nice bit.
God damn it. Ewan, do you want me to put up the pictures that you sent to
if you put
me?
up a few pictures, it will bring a bit more back to me.
So here's the campsite.
I
Looking
feel
beautiful.
like a student. Yeah, I brought some photos for everybody to look at. So if you were to put your eyes on the screen now, probably
Yeah.
going to slideshow a few.
There you go. Here's two.
Yeah. So, backstory: the top left, that was the first night we camped at the mountain, and that was after we set up. We had just watched a sunset. It was very beautiful. That's actually Abergavenny in the background.
That looks sick.
Does look
Yeah,
very
it was
nice.
very nice. And that's actually me in the morning on the right. Packed everything up, ready to go.
Now, I think what everyone really wants to know, was that photo captured or was you like, hang on, let me glance into the distance?
Oh, it was 100% natural. 100% natural.
I don't know.
No.
We're gonna have to speak to. I'm gonna have to confirm with Alex later.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll just be like, oh, take a photo of me now.
I've got two more up here. You got a nice little forest view and then the sunset.
I was going to say that is a sunset when we are setting up the base. Very nice. And then that walk, that's actually that forest is called Kingswood.
Oh, okay.
Which is right next to Monmouth, if you two have heard of it.
I've maybe heard of it, but not enough to remember.
Okay, well, it's literally, if you walk out of Monmouth and follow that path in the photo, it takes you all the way through the forest, and then you're on the Offa's Dyke. And obviously that just keeps on going all the way up. But yeah, it was very beautiful. There was actually a rope swing in that forest, which was nice.
Very
Fucked
cool.
about with that for a little while.
Do you think in 100 years there will, like, you'll still be able to do all of that, or do you think that they would have probably built houses and shit like that? Like, I don't mean they'd build houses all the way across, but I reckon definitely like a decent chunk of it.
I know what you mean. I think something like that, like those two photos, you would hope they'd stay the same, because one's a mountain and one's a forest, so they're actual like nature reserves.
Yeah. Hopefully in this
Sadly,
But
country.
everything was a forest and nature at one point.
Yeah, I know.
It's
But with
true.
it being like an actual nature reserve, you'd hope they would reserve it. But
Well, the proof is in the pudding.
yeah,
know?
I do think you're right though. I mean, even in the photo, you can see they're chopping loads of stuff down.
Yeah, we do manage the forests in the UK, so there's always like trees being felled and planted and stuff, even in the
But the
wildest
thing
parts.
is, though, bro, is that like even in our lifetimes, all the trees that are planted, like lots of them aren't even as tall as us.
Oh no,
Yeah, no,
definitely not,
no.
because their lifespan is like 400 years.
And all it takes is a dog to come and dig it up, or a boar to come and rip it out.
Those
Yeah.
goddamn boars killing
I don't
people.
mean it. By the way, to the viewers, I'm not an idiot. I don't think a boar can take down a fully grown tree.
You said it.
In all the bark.
You said it.
God damn.
But it's meant to be nutritious for you from
Eating bark?
Yeah, from over the hedge, mate.
No, that's mental. Oh, right, over there.
Yeah, so I don't know how accurate it is, but it was definitely there. And I only found out the other day. You know the squirrel in Over the Hedge,
Right, yeah.
right? Do you know who voiced him?
Michael Jackson.
No.
No, the guy that plays Michael in The Office.
Oh, I was close. Oh, that does make
Oh.
sense. Willie.
Yeah,
is
like
that his name?
as soon as I read it, I was like, yeah, no, that actually, like, listening to it, that completely makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair.
and another fun fact for you about that movie is all of the entire soundtrack to Over the Hedge was made by the director. He made all the music himself, and if you actually
That's pretty
listen
cool.
to it, it's very depressing music.
Oh, okay.
It's an emotional movie. It's supposed to
It
have
is.
deeper meanings.
Over the Hedge is a great film. It also did the slow-mo walking around lasers, walking around a scene of carnage before Quicksilver in the X-Men.
Yeah, no, because he has like that energy drink, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has some caffeine, and then he goes slow-mo, and he just like walks around all the security lasers and everything, saving everyone, moving people out of the way of the bear's mouth and stuff. That was before.
This could be the start of a mad lawsuit, you know that.
No, what we need to do is watch it on stream. That's the next move, guys. We need to do a watch party for Over the Hedge.
Wouldn't we get struck by it?
Oh yeah, but it'll be worth it, I think.
No, not if we're reacting to it.
Yeah.
If you have a face cam on, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's weird how sometimes you can show it, sometimes you can't.
Yeah, it's just so wild. All the copyright stuff. Its music is the main one, I think, which it gets like auto picked up.
I may be wrong, but I believe all of KSI's music, he's always said that anyone's welcome to use it, and he said he'll never copyright it because he thinks it's stupid.
There's an issue there, though.
Pardon?
No, there's an issue there because what happens is people make companies and pretend to have the rights to music, and then they just claim them on YouTube, and they don't actually have the rights. But YouTube doesn't really check on their end; it only checks on the creator's end. So they still steal money. But yeah, that's a risk.
I'm gonna have to take your word on that because that's all a bit new to me, to yourself.
No, it's just an issue that they had recently where some companies had like claimed that they had the rights to loads of songs, so claimed people, and there was loads of backlash against the creators of the songs, the artists, and they were like, guys, my music isn't copyrighted, I don't know who these people are. And obviously it got fixed, but there's still people out there that have copyrighted songs.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if we even use some of like KSI, even for like maybe a bit of an intro or something.
Maybe, yeah, we could look into it.
And then we could even pull it on and tag him. He's usually sound with stuff like that. He's always doing better.
No, yeah, we could definitely try it out. We need like an intro for the videos. We still haven't edited any videos or put them up on